Droneer are about to drop their FPV setup, a long-range beast, a freestyle ripper, and now they've added this into the mix. A 2.5-inch Cinewhoop, under 250 grams. This is the C2501, and this one might actually surprise people. If you've been watching Droneer's moves, well then you already know that they don't do average. Long range, done. Freestyle drone, done. But now there's a gap in the lineup, and this looks like it could fill that gap. This is the Droneer C2501, a 2.5 Cinewhoop style FPV, full prop protection and a form factor that is seriously compact. The first time I saw this, I actually went back and double checked the size, because it honestly doesn't look like it should be packing what it's packing, but it is, and that's exactly why we need to talk about it. Alright, let's get into it, starting with that one thing that jumps out immediately. It's under 250 grams. In the drone world, that number is the threshold. It's a line between complicated and accessible, between restricted and free to fly, and Droneer have come in right under it, which is not an accident. Then we have the O4 Pro with the 4K output. So you're not sacrificing image quality to get that small form factor. You're actually getting both in a package that fits in your jacket pocket. So let's take a look under the hood. The F722 flight controller paired with a 40 amp electronic speed controller. Now that's a seriously capable all-in-one setup for a drone this size. This isn't a toy build. The internals actually mean business. Now the numbers, let's get into them. Firstly, we've got a top speed at 125 kilometers per hour. We've got a flight time at around 10 minutes and a transmission range up to 15 kilometers. Now 125 on a Cinewhoop sounds wild, and yeah, we know that nobody's maxing that out during an indoor flight. But what it tells you is that there's headroom in this system. It's not running at its limit, and when you're doing slow cinematic glides, well, that means smoother power delivery, more control and less jitter. And a 15 kilometer range on something this small, well, that just speaks for itself. So what I really like about this, and it's something that actually matters if you're going to actually fly with this thing, it's the flexibility. We have multiple motor KV options depending on your flying style. We have ELRS support and TBS support. So whether you're already deep in the FPV ecosystem with your own receiver setup, or you're coming in fresh, this thing is designed to slot in rather than force you to rebuild your whole kit around it. Now this is a smart move from Droneer, and it's the kind of detail that tells you this was designed by people who actually fly. Let's talk about the guards, because I think this is where the real design story is. Now we have full propeller protection all the way around. Some of you pilots hear prop guards and immediately think restricted, heavier, and it's less agile. But that is the old way of thinking about it. Full guards on a sub 250 drone means that you can fly in environments where you simply wouldn't risk an unguarded quad. We have tight indoor spaces around people and around expensive interiors. The guard isn't a limitation. The guard is what gets you the job. Also, it has an LED light built in with multiple LED programs, which is fun and it looks awesome. Okay, real talk. Everything I've just walked you through is based on pre-release information. So you can check that out on their own website, and I will leave a link in the description so you guys can do that. Also, you can order them directly from there. So what does it feel like in the air? What will the footage be like? How does this tune feel indoors? And how will it handle prop wash in tight spaces? Or how will those guards hold up after a few proper impacts? These are the questions that actually matter, and right now we don't have the answers just yet. Everything here is a promise. The real test is what I will do when I actually get to fly. But here's my honest read on this. Droneer have looked at this Cinewhoop market and seen that most options are either too heavy, too expensive, or too compromised, and built something that tries to solve all three at once. Sub 250, 4K, flexible receiver options, full guards and capable internals. Now, if the tune is right, and that's always if, well then this genuinely could carve out a space for itself in the FPV market that not many drones are currently occupying. It's compact, capable and actually usable for professional indoor work or even outdoor freestyle ripping. Now that's a rare combination, so I'm not letting this one go. I've actually been tracking it, and the moment I can get my hands on a unit, I'll be putting it through its paces in real world environments and real situations. We'll have a full breakdown, real world tests and an honest verdict. And if that's the kind of content that you're into, well then hit that subscribe, because that video is coming very soon. Now the specs are interesting, but what happens when we really actually fly? That is the real story. So I will leave a link in the description for all the information you need on these drones. I'm Adam from Drone and Lens. You guys have been absolutely awesome, and I hope to connect with you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching my video. And if you want to check out these new drones from Droneer, I'll leave a link in the description. Also, if you feel like you got any type of value whatsoever, can you please hit that like button and press subscribe, as it really helps my channel get out there to a lot more drone pilots. I'm Adam from Drone and Lens. You guys have been colourful, and I hope to see you all in the next video.